Today I am in Cieza, Murcia. I have come to see Jorge. I already have an interview with him. He is a student of mine. In the interview 3 weeks ago he had 000 and today he has more than 100 and something thousand. And not only is he going to share with us where he records, what his routine is like, but he is also going to give a masterclass because he is a person with a very good mentality and I assure you that he is going to teach you a lot. So stay until the end. Let's get to it.
What do you say? Plus, what's up, handsome? How are you? What is promised is due. What is promised is due. How are you doing? Good, good, yes.
This is Jorge. He is 18 years old. He started with organic dropshipping. He tried more than 30 products without exploding in sales with any of them and he never gave up. And to this day he has built more than $100,000 with just one product in just 1 month and 10 days with more than $50,000 in profit. Now he is 100% dedicated and makes a living from dropshipping. Let's show people what your routine and day-to-day life are like. Come on, let's get started. And how are you doing, man?
Well, man.
Because the last time we met you were pretty good, but now you're almost double or more than double.
Yeah.
How much? How much did you do in the last interview? About 50, maybe.
50 or so. Okay, and now, I'm at 100 and in a matter of a month. Less.
Crazy. So let's show people a little bit about your routine, like what you do when you wake up. Come in, please, it's your house. I don't want to go first. How do you get up? How do you work? How do you do everything? And some of the products you've tried, okay?
Sure, come on, let's show them to him. Come on, let's go because as soon as I
enter I already find several products. This is the organic dropshipper's house. Let's go in order. This product here, which is the Minecraft lamp that went viral, did you sell it? Did you make anything? How was the process?
Yes, I sold 1 unit and...
One?
Yes.
Oh man, but because you didn't go viral. You went viral and you didn't sell. What was the reason? No, I didn't go viral and I sold it and through YouTube Shorts. Look. Oh man, how strange. Okay.
And you stopped? Yes. For what reason?
Because I wasn't selling anymore and to learn more about products. Well done. Okay, and right above you, you have these little candles that I think were around here. Can I get them?
Yeah, of course, man. I
just saw that there's this one that lights up, that this became super famous. And did you sell anything with this one or how did it go? With this one, no. With this one I was stuck in phase 2 or 3 and I couldn't take off.
Okay, and you gave up on that one too.
So, to get to the product that made you 100 and something, $1,000 or euros?
Dollars.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's a lot of money. Anyway, how many products did you try previously?
34.
A huge amount, 34 products within the training or on your own? I tried one on my own and when I started the training, the remaining 3. Okay, you tried 33 products. I promise you I didn't know that, huh? 33 products nailed.
33.
And what happened to them? I mean, there are a lot of products. Why didn't you make it? Why do you think you didn't make it or sell them properly? Well, for many reasons, because I didn't really know how to do it because I didn't apply myself as I should have. I also didn't have the focus that I needed to put into it. Yes, discipline. Above all I had problems with discipline.
And time problems too.
Okay, I mean, you wouldn't blame it so much on the business, but more on your life, right? I mean, like you weren't 100% focused. And that's changed now. And how have you noticed the difference? You have more time to record. When you record you do it better. They find better products. How has that changed? Well, I couldn't tell you like that. Yes, I couldn't say it in one word. Sure, not in one word, but in the end it has changed because now I do things better, I focus more, I know how to do them well, I understand things more and that's because I focused on doing it before.
Something I didn't do before.
Of course, because many people try 3 products and then give up. Yeah, you tried 3. Over what period of time do you know? Do you remember?
Well, I started the training in March and I was already using only 1 product, right? And up until December, right? I mean, that's the time frame, but...
Yeah, 8 months, 9 months, let's say, that's around it. That's a lot of products, man. Or your balls, right? I mean, congratulations, man, congratulations because, seriously, man, there are a lot of people who try 2 or 3 products and then stop. So it's true that 3 is a lot, but... the mindset and focus that you put into doing things also interfere a lot. People say, no, I've tried 10 products. I say, yeah, but you've only invested 5 minutes in each one. I say, wake up, man, wake up. So now you're recording with one, we're not going to show it, but I'd like to ask you a little bit. For example, this is your recording setup. How do you usually do it? I know not with today's products, but normally when you record these products, how do you do it? I mean, you record here, okay? And I see you have the little lights over there, the soft boxes and such, they've been set up, it's like a leap in time for people. I like doing this because you live in a normal house, like everyone else does. I mean, you don't live in the Birmingham Palace, okay? Me neither, obviously. And you have your normal little table. You bought these stickers that I can't remember the name of, which costs a pack of 10, I think. It costs 20 euros, which is nothing. You set up your table and off you go. I mean, literally, here's the plan where you can see the olives over there, really delicious, which for me they are, please. So, since you do record the product you have now, you do record it a little differently. We're not going to say how, so as not to give away too many clues, but normally when you have a product, what you do is this, right? You set up the 2 soft boxes, right? You put the tripod in there and record on the table, or you go outside to record, right? I mean, it depends on the usefulness of the product. I record it one way or another because there are products that no matter how much you try and put them there, they don't connect with the ideal client, but in all the ones where I can set up a background here that connects and all that, I try to record it here. Okay? And what do you do with the backgrounds? I mean, do you have tools that you use as decoration or something? In other words, do you adapt them for each product, or do you have the same background for all the products?
No, I adapt them for each product.
And what do you do when you get the product? Do you buy the backgrounds, or do you adapt them to the backgrounds you have to buy the product? I don't know if I explained myself. No, what I do is buy the product and then, as I always say, I jump in and then learn to swim. I buy the product, and when I'm about to start, I say, okay, how can I connect with the ideal client with the background?
Okay.
And then I think, okay, imagine that I have a religious product, so I buy a cross, I buy a book imitating the Bible.
Okay, and all that. Quote, and where do you buy them? At Alpress 2 or?
Nah, the Chinese guy takes you down to the corner and goes to the Chinese shop and buys whatever he gets, right? I do the same. When I buy a product, what I do is I buy the product and I say, okay, what do I need to connect, as you say, with the client? I mean, I need a candle, I need a couple of books, I need such and such, so I take it, buy it and assemble it, you know? So, 33 products. That blew my mind, right? Do you think so? Because of course, after 33 products, many people may be wondering if you've made money with this one. Luckily, you know, because it's not like, look, you've been lucky with that product and you've made money. Do you think having results like you're having, that you've made 100 and something, more than $100,000 in a month and 10 days, like we've seen before, right? More or less. Yes, do.
You think it's luck? Not at
all. I mean, I talk to a lot of people who tell me, you have to look for luck, luck, luck. It's all a lie. I mean, it seems great to me that you create luck. I respect that. But from my point of view, it's not luck, it's not luck. And there's a phrase that I really like. What a coincidence that the more I work, the luckier I get.
Sure.
You know, luck is what people call probability, right? How lucky I was, I won the lottery. No, it was likely, right? You bought it and there's a chance that you'll win. It would be luck if you didn't throw it away and you did win. That would be luck. So you would say that those 33 products, which have been a lot, have been all the learning so that when that 34th one comes around and you've managed to blow it up and have focused to the max, right? So, what's your routine like? Because I see there that you have a little chart there written down with everything you have to do. I also see there that you have, like, a full mindset, as they would say. What's your day-to-day routine like, right? Because you're only dedicated to this.
Yes.
So, you wake up and what do? I usually wake up and the first thing I do is take a shower, then I tidy up the room, the bed, and then I start working on this, especially at the beginning. I reply to messages from the provider, I reply to messages from friends and family. And then I get here to see. I like to see the idea that day because I usually record before or after lunch. Right? For a specific reason, right? Because that's when I'm most comfortable. Okay, it was now. Okay.
And well, there are days when I don't do it, for whatever reason, and there have been times when I've had to record at 11 at night.
Right? When it's time.
Sure, and that's it. I record at that time.
Okay. And after recording, after lunch and such, how do you structure your afternoon a little? Well, I go to work out after recording. I go to work out and disconnect a little bit, and when I come back, I get some exercise. I mean, now that I've got the ads, I'm working hard on the ads. I see calls because the calls are on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 6. Those are the days when I make calls.
Right? That's like a religion.
Yeah. And then when I finish the calls, I either meet up with a friend or talk to a friend who also came in and we share tips. Okay, great. And then I set up the website and all that. I mean, you're hooked all day on entrepreneurship, training, recording, working, going to the gym, I mean, full-on shark mentality, right? Because you mentioned the ads thing, but everything you've done so far has been organic, right?
Yes, is.
There any chance we could show people screenshots of the billing so they don't think we're a bunch of con artists?
Sure, yeah, okay. Let's show it to them.
Otherwise people will tell me, they're all your cousins, swindlers. Okay, come on, sit down if you want, don't worry if you don't, I mean, you're at home and I have you standing here, you know?
Okay, let's see.
Well, this is the one from Spain.
Okay, we have 17,510 euros.
As I can see, sales started on December 12th and 13th. Yes, there's, more or less, I mean, in a month you've made that much revenue, as they say.
Yes, in a month, yes, of
Course, because all those 100,000 and some dollars, the vast majority have been in the United States. But with this store you've also sold in Spain, right? And note that I had the store designed to sell in Spain and where I sold the least, yes, in Spain.
With video in Spanish and everything.
Okay, I mean, you say this. Yeah, this one, sure. I mean, you've made videos in Spanish, but why did you forget? For the United States, right?
For the United States, Mexico, Colombia, and for those who say that Latin America doesn't sell, I've sold in Colombia, Mexico, and all that, you know? They should.
Wake up, for those who sell, they should wake up, right? And the one in the United States, which is the big one, the one with the content in English.
Yeah, here we have the one in the United States.
Okay, you had a little problem with payments because your product isn't a brand. But it depends on how they can mess with you, which is what happened to you, that they messed with you, but it's not a brand, that has to be said, it's not like selling something from Pokemon, you know? So it's 82,100. More or less.
Yes, 122. Yes, 80,122.
That you started selling on December 3rd, also what we said a month that you hit a boom here, store, these are 20 and something thousand in one day, like
31,000.
31,000, well, those are sessions, I can do it with the mouse.
Yes, go ahead, holy.
I mean, you went from not selling with 33 products to, on your third day of sales, making 16,000 in one day.
The
second day, well, pretty good, right? And then on this screen I see that you have another little thing.
What is this? This was a website that scaled another country for you, and, of course, since they took down the website here, I stopped selling in that country because I couldn't make sales anymore, okay? And I changed the website to sell in the US and that's what I have. Okay, now.
Okay, that's 14,000 and something, well, right there, 14,700.
Yes, it's
all the same product. I mean, you had the store in Spain that you sold in the United States, Spanish speaking, Mexico and all that stuff, the one in the United States with content in English, and then after they threw that payment gateway away you set up this one. So it's 82 plus 14 is 96 plus 17 is 110 and something.
Yeah, pretty good, it's enough.
To eat, as I say, it's enough to eat, right, man? It's incredible. I congratulate you, and there's something that surprises me a lot and is very admirable. Because I see a lot of people and you've seen it. Many of your colleagues, they try 2, 3 products and get frustrated, they get overwhelmed, they want to go away and say, no, this is crap, this doesn't work, and you've tried 3. That's a lot, huh? That's a lot. And look now. Because of the profit from all this billing, which is around $1,000, what do they have more or less?
Well, it has varied over time because the supplier has lowered the prices. I also raised the price of the product, so I can't tell you an exact profit, okay? But in a range that you can say, damn, I think it's more than 30%, okay? Yeah, I think I have more than 30%, okay? Damn, pretty good.
I mean, we're talking. You just turned 18 and this has happened in a month and a week.
Or for lunch, as I'm going to say.
Okay. And to bill all this, how did you find that product? I mean, did Jesus come down and put it in your hand? Was it a Warner? Because it's a fairly new product. So, how did that whole search process go? Yeah, it's simple. I went to Barner and I think it was the first product that came up. No way. Roll. You opened TikTok and bam, first product. And what did you think when you saw it? I mean, you said, I need this.
No, I said, it looks cool. Okay, and I know people who have sold similar products and I said, well, I'm going to try it. I passed this on to Juan, my dear mentor, and he told me it was really cool and I ordered it. I tried it and I remember that when I was going to try it, I was with a colleague on a video call. We were showing him and such, who is a colleague who also does dropshipping, who is from here, from my town. You
see? So, you got the Barner and since you saw that it was a similar variant, I mean, it was a variant of a product that I had sold, you said, well, this has to sell. Of course. So you got it. When it arrived, you started recording it. And how long did it take for it to go viral? About
5 days maybe.
Sure, and with the others, I had barely sold anything and it had gone viral a little, I imagine, too. So, of course, it kind of happened. I mean, yes. I mean, it was your product because you got the first one from Barner, the mentor told you yes. And within 5 days you were going viral because what we've seen is, you made 16,000 in one day. Yes, we're talking about a lot of money. I mean, there are people who misunderstand money a bit on social media, right? I've seen one who made 50,000 already, man, but 16,000 in a day is a lot of money. I mean, making 500 is already a lot. 16,000 is a lot. And I know that you're a warrior who always asks the same questions, but what would you tell him? Because in the last interview, well, the interview we did, at the end of the interview you sent a powerful message to people and people loved it, man. People really liked it. And I know you're quite the fighter, although you're a little shy, but I know you're quite the fighter. Would you like to say something to people like that? Because the other time they thanked me, and if you go for it hard, they'll probably like it. What would you like to say to them? Well, look, in the end I'd like to tell them, well, I'd like to tell you that you have to go for it hard, man. I see a lot of people writing to me after the interview, a lot of people wrote to me and, man, I wrote to one of the few people who wrote to me, and I'm not throwing myself here. No, you don't write to me, man, and I say, how are you? And you don't even have a product, you have to ask for it. You ask for it, you don't record it, you record it so. I give you advice and that's it, man. And I say that because I'm sure there are people who do the same with other people because they ask other people for advice. The other day, on Discord, he helped a colleague fix his website perfectly. I joined 2 days later, nothing changed. And man, don't be that kind of person because that kind of person will never succeed, never. I mean, you get your act together and work like sons of, and that's it. There's no more to it because then we want the Ferrari, we want to go to Dubai, we want to quit our jobs, but if we don't have the balls, what are we going to do? Do you
Understand? Get
smart? That's what he failed to tell you. Get smart. Welcome to the life of a mentor. Welcome, because people who are watching us right now, who are students or simply people who follow me on YouTube write to me, Mar, what do you recommend? Such and such. I tell him, well, look, I recommend this, I recommend it in 3 days. Mar, what do you recommend? Quote, I mean, damn it, I already told you, do it and move on to the next one. And apparently, it happens to you too. I always ask the 2 typical questions, that I love asking them, that I already asked you, but I want you to say them now in person and go for it hard.
yes, it was hard for
You to take action, because the question I'm going to ask you is for all those people who don't watch these videos or watch other videos, mine or other people's, whatever, but they always say no, I'll start, it's not that I can't, no, and they don't end up taking action, they don't start. What would you recommend? Well, let's see, I'll tell you the following, which is what I said in the previous interview, but now I'm going to throw in a bonus round. Watch what you want. If you want, I don't know, imagine, going on a trip to Dubai, for example, because a lot of people want to go, well, man, when do you want to go? Tomorrow, next month, I mean, tomorrow or next month is complicated, okay, but next year, in 6 months, in 2 years, well, man, get smart and go for it. Let's see, I started with dropshipping and I started watching this guy's videos, pen and paper, I was in high school, on duty hours, I would put on my phone, a notebook and write down videos of this guy. I mean, don't get on my nerves because whoever wants to can. I mean, I always say it, he's just a loser. Well, screw you, man. The other day, I got back from a trip so exhausted that I didn't even want to go running and I got up and went running and the same thing I do when I go running, well, you start recording or you start ordering a product, you start with Barnett, to drag you to videos of this man, whatever, but do it, man. Because then we go around complaining that our life is, but we don't do anything to change it. Well, don't screw with me, don't complain. Are you accepting it or not? You are accepting it because, damn, this guy is incredible. It's crazy. It's not that I'm not going to say anything because it would break your message and for me it's disrespectful. And for all those people who are, like you, testing products, recording, but they don't sell, they don't go viral and maybe they haven't reached 33 products like you, but they have tried several and are there thinking, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe this is crap, or even thinking about giving up or maybe they have already given up. What would you recommend to them? Well, let me tell you something. I was like you too. I mean, there were days when I woke up super frustrated because, of course, I'm a person who has never had a plan B. I've always had a plan. A lot of people have told me, no, you have to have a plan B. I've never had a plan B, never. I mean, I've always known that I had to do something in terms of entrepreneurship and, of course, I found out about dropshipping and I said, I'm going all out with dropshipping. It's true that there have been times when I've been more on the fence than on the street and I haven't done it well, but I've always known that I was going to do dropshipping and that I was going to be successful with dropshipping. I mean, I was going for my 20-something product, which many of you would have had enough of and would have given up on. I was going for that product. And man, I was because I didn't even want to get out of bed and I did it myself. There are many times when I've had a really hard time eating dinner and I had to record and I've recorded and I've recorded, and the hardest part isn't that. The hardest part is now that I'm billing, having to eat so hard that it's already at midnight and you have to keep recording. I mean, think about me when you don't feel like it. I mean, if I do it by billing, because of course, you can say, okay, nothing, this guy is already making money. But when you see that today he has won, you haven't billed, which is not the same as earning 1,000 euros in a day. Do you think that helps you when you don't feel like it? No, you say, why? Why if he has made so much? Quote, no, but you have to do it. Well, man, it's the same, but in another position, in the position where you have to push. Sure, you would say that when you're screwed it's like you have to push harder than ever. But when you're billing you have to keep pushing and not get complacent because of course, what you say, you see 1,000 euros a day and you say, I've got it, I'm weak. But be careful with that, of course.
You have to be careful because in the end if you don't go up, you go down, you won't stay here. So you have to push. So the message with the command, guys, I've gotten really carried away, push hard, man, watch a lot of videos of this man. If you're in training, watch a lot of calls, talk to the mentor if you have the follow-up. If not, write to me or write to someone and they can help you and you'll get it, damn it. He who follows through, gets it. It's
a phrase we say a lot. Hey, man, Jorge, thank you very much for opening the doors of your house to me. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for everything, for all your time. You're great. Hey, if someone after this doesn't feel like doing stupid things, the truth is they're a slacker because, I mean, you just had to insult me. So we'll see that in part 3 because it's already in part 2, so I don't know what to do. The turnover will be, but it will be big because you're going to flip out. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for the trust and we say goodbye to Jorge. I'll keep telling you. Thank you very much to Jorge for opening the doors of his house to me and telling you. If you want to learn the same thing he learned, have the same mentors, have the same calls with me and all the information to know everything he knows, and be able to apply it yourselves to start billing, if you put in the effort. As Jorge rightly said, you have the link in the description, which is the link to my information, to the organic one and also to the ads one, so you can learn how to do everything. Don't be alone, you are in a community so that you are never alone again. Jorge will be included. I said it very badly, but you understood me. You can pay in installments for all countries and the only thing you have to do, as I said, is click on the link in the description and stop procrastinating, give it your all. See you next time, bye.